And we were wondering, you know, is Steve going to hate Chuck? Is Chuck going to hate Gene? Are we all going to, like, be at each other's throats and stuff? But it never worked out like that. Everybody's having a good time, and everybody just, you know, I mean, the shows have been packed. I think all the crowd has been enjoying it and stuff, and people are really going crazy.
So you've done the male bonding thing, and you're ready to go.
Oh, yes. As metal brothers, we are definitely bonded through metal and through our souls.
Now, there were so many rumours surrounding the last tour you did, Chuck, when Pestilence was supporting you.
Right.
Now, what exactly went wrong there? Why did you return to the States early?
Well, we cut it off 2 weeks early, actually. We did 6 weeks of touring, and then the financial part of things completely fell apart due to people mismanaging our funds, things not being paid, a lot of things. It was a nightmare financially. Tour-wise, it was great. The audiences were great. People were really, you know, they accepted things, and it was fantastic on that level. But financially, it's a disaster, and you cannot tour without funds. You know, we do not make millions. This is not a big money-making thing.
Talk a little bit about the new record, Individual Thought Patterns. So we've just been introduced to these guys here. I'll ask you this because it's more difficult for them to answer, but what do you think they contributed?
Oh, I just think everyone involved in this band definitely has their own style within their what instrument they play, and I think that really makes a big difference. These days it's really hard to work with people that do have their own styles because there's a lack of those people, and it's great to be able to get people that you know, that you're friends with, and that are really professional and strong at what they do and have their own identity, and that is crucial within any type of music. You have to have your own style, whether you play piano or whatever, you know. So I think that is definitely, you know, there's been a lot of talent and a lot of time put into this record, definitely, a lot of hard work. I wrote the actual music, but I don't ever try to control what people play. I just said, come in and let loose, let the metal flow, and that's exactly what happened.
The metal flowed.
The metal flowed, and it just keeps flowing.
Now, Andy LaRocque played guitar on the record, so who have you got out on the road with you?
A friend of ours from Tampa, Florida, Ralph Santola, plays in another band out of Tampa called Eyewitness, and he's helping us out with these tours, and it's great because, you know, it's just wonderful having people you know. You know. Because
you have had a lot of different lineups around you in the past, and it might kind of cause people to say that you are the sort of the person ruling the roost in the band, and that maybe you want your own way all the time. Have you changed a little bit in that respect? Well,
I guess, I mean, then people could say about Ozzy and Richie Blackmore, a lot of other people that have a vision in that, unfortunately, or for whatever reasons, they have lineup problems. I'm a person that has lineup problems, and it really should not affect people's views on me as a person. I think they should be just happy that there's good metal coming out, because that's all I care about with the band. There's a lot more going on this album than any other records. There's a lot of variety, there's a lot more curves to it. You know, if you want to look at it as being a road. Human was more straightforward with a lot of things going on, but this one is more, there's a lot more turns and curves to it, and just a lot more moods. There's definitely a lot more moods. There's some acoustic on this album, which we've never done before. Just a lot of different stuff, definitely. I'm not putting a barrier on our music. I think that is what's wrong these days. There's too many categories, there's too many barriers, there's too many limitations. We're a metal band. We're out to play metal in whatever form it may come out as. It comes out to me as being brutal, melodic. There's a lot to offer. Hopefully people will look at it as being that way. That's what we want. We want to have an album with variety, not one exact format, you know. And I guess in some people's eyes, maybe we're wimping out. I don't think so, you know.